When we have young ones and we get them out on the baseball field, right? It's spring. We're ready for spring training. We're ready for Little League and all of that. What do we teach them? The first thing that we teach them when they go up to bat for the first time. Keep your eye on the ball. Our affirmation is, I'm keeping my eye on God. Okay? Everybody with me. I'm keeping my eye on God. Ready? One more time. I'm keeping my eye on God. Good. All right, so just picture yourself there, living your life, dealing with whatever financial situations you are dealing with, whatever's going on in your life. And are you looking at the bat, the floor, what's going on outside? Are you keeping your eye on God? Because the only thing that's going to change anything in our life that we're not happy with is through keeping our eye on God. It's about knowing the truth of who you are, it's knowing the truth of what's happening, and it's knowing the truth of the creative process. So the creative process is this. There is an infinite universe, and it's constantly creating, and you are a center of it, okay? So this infinite universe that's constantly creating is creating your life, and the truth is, it's you that's creating it. So we're one with this infinite universe, okay? And so when we're experiencing something today that we don't like, it's because our thoughts yesterday or the day before were creating it today. So shifting your consciousness, shifting your thoughts today is going to shift the experience you have tomorrow. Easy? Get it? Get it? Yeah. Make sense? Make sense? Okay. So the idea is to start to take a look at where are we being fully present in our life and where are we limiting ourselves? All right. Where are you not willing to be who you are? Where are you thinking, well, that would be a good idea, but it sounds kind of stupid. Maybe I won't do that. Where are you allowing that divine creative to come through you? Oh, I can't really go out and garden. I need to go and, pay my bills. You have to pay your bills, but I need to go and take care of this, or I need to go do this. I can't do the stuff that your heart's calling you to do. We need to make sure that you're making enough time in your life for you. And so I gave you a little handout that's got some rules for living a prosperous life. So we're going to talk about these. So the basic rules for living a prosperous life. Rule number 1. Refuse to indulge in casual conversation about the bad economy, the cost of living, and about anything you really don't want to say yes to. All right, so I admitted that I watched CNN this week, okay? And in the midst of that, watching CNN to see my alma mater, I heard a whole lot of stuff that was going on in that hour, all right? And so are you willing, can you be willing to let that go? I am. I haven't turned it back on again. It just doesn't serve us. Reading those newspaper articles, watching CNN, we are on a 24-hour news cycle, 24/7. Do you know how many people have to get on TV and talk? Do you know how many people have to be on TV and talk about nothing? About negativity? They're reporting on the problem. They're not reporting on the cause. I rarely hear someone with a positive outlook on any of these news reels, And we're coming off of an election year, which was really fun and exciting, and there was some positivity going on in that, and it was really great, and we all got in the habit of watching it, right? We all kind of slid down a little bit and said, oh, I can just turn it on. It's all about Obama. How great is that? Change coming, all this newness, right? And now we're stuck. And so you got to turn off the TV. You got to put away the newspaper. And until you can look at that and see the truth of what's being reported, okay? And I'm not saying you never, not to turn away everything. I love the newspaper organizations. I love newspapers. But until you can really see, as Michael Beckwith says, those are our prayer requests. That's our prayer work there. And so until you can see the truth of God revealing itself in those news medias, I would leave them alone. And I love this, that you don't put any attention on anything you don't want to say yes to. How can we eliminate no in our life? How can you eliminate no in your life? How can you eliminate putting a limitation without losing your boundaries? I want to say that because someone will come up to me afterwards and say, you want me to say yes to everything? Everybody asks me to do stuff all the time. No, I don't want you to do that. But I want you to find a way to say yes to something. Catherine, I need some help moving. I've got this refrigerator. Can you really help me come and move it on Saturday? I would really love to help you find someone who could do that. So let me make a phone call and support you in hiring someone to help you move your refrigerator, okay? Did I say no? I said yes. I said yes to help, okay? So let's start thinking that way. How can you say yes to something without really saying no? Because the no is a limitation. If you want to create in your life, you need to not turn off any spigots. You need to just open them all up, okay? And so the no word is a very specific, quick close to that. Okay, number 2, eliminate thoughts such as I can't, I'm afraid, and there's not enough from your consciousness. Now, we're all doing our complaining, our not complaining, our complaining work, our not complaining work, right? Well, take it another step. I can't, I'm afraid. Where are those areas in your life that you've been afraid to step forward in? Where are those areas of your life that feel like a limitation that you've always wanted to try? I've always wanted to try ballroom dancing and doing the cha-cha, I can't, I'm too old. No, that's not really true. I don't believe it. I saw a 91-year-old doing ballroom the other day. It was amazing. We can do anything at any age. You need to be saying yes to what it is that you want to be doing. Number 3, talk only of things that you want to see live and grow. Stop judging now. Anyone who's working on prosperity should be planting something. I understand Dr. Christian last week gave away sunflower seeds. How are your seeds doing? Did you plant them? Did you get them in your little cups? Buy a plant. get a little planter and put some seeds in it. Set it on the window. Start to take care of something that's growing. I would suggest a plant rather than a puppy. Or as I'm doing a child, work your way up to that. But start with gardening we teach the creative process through the growing process. Seed, soil, plant. If anyone's been in a religious science class, you've heard seed, soil, plant. We plant the seed of our consciousness in the soil of universal law, and it blooms into form. Okay, so that's the basic creative process. So God moving through the universe into form. And so it's such an amazing, beautiful way of experiencing a deeper level of creativity. Anybody who's working on changing anything in their life, creating something in their life, you should be planting. I don't care what it is. Beans are great. Sunflowers are great. They're easy to grow. Little kindergartners do it in the little cups. And even if it's in a little paper cup, put it on the windowsill and watch it grow. And the judgment, you just got to stop the judgment.